What type of precious metal stacker are you? Well, Yankee has 3 types of precious metal stackers. Hey everybody, thank you so much for watching Yankee Stacking. I really appreciate you all taking the time to watch my channel. And this particular video really is focused on either new stackers or people new to my channel. So I appreciate you. For some of you, it might be a review, and at the very end, you're going to have a chance to take a poll and tell me what type of stacker you are. Well, the first kind of stacker is something I call a collector stacker. This is someone who absolutely loves the shine. It doesn't matter exactly, if it's platinum, palladium, gold, or silver. Really enjoy collecting just for the love of collecting. And, some of that is in Yankee. I do enjoy collecting. I have had some fun collecting all kinds of really cool looking silver rounds. Queen's Beast is an amazing series. And series is an important word to use when you're talking about being a collector stacker. Collector stackers really love getting series. Whether it's dragons, or kangaroos, the whole idea of getting koalas and kookaburras with privies and different years, and start really collecting these. It's really cool and a lot of fun. And when you're primarily a collector type of stacker, you care less about premiums. You're really looking for things that are going to make you happy, that you're going to enjoy keeping and showcasing and maybe pass on to your children one day or whatnot. You're not really interested in selling them. You're not all that concerned about the future and what it may hold. It's primarily about the shine, the beauty, and gold and silver are beautiful. I absolutely love precious metals. And even from a young age, I love collecting. I collected all kinds of stuff, whether it was bottles, old keys, Matchbox and Hot Wheels cars. In fact, let me show you really quick something that I collected as a kid that I still have. Those are antique Matchbox cars that I got when I was a little guy and just collected. I didn't play with them like I did all my other Matchbox cars and beat up on. No, these were treated quite special. I still have the original boxes too. These are amazing. Let me just grab one. And yes, when you have collectibles, they do get dusty. Need to clean that up. But isn't that neat? And yeah, I don't know how much they're worth. I think they're probably worth something, but these were made in England by Lesney Originals. But you know what? It's not about the money. This is part of my childhood. These are special. I collect them because they're beautiful. They mean something to me sentimentally. Even that shadow box, which was made by my father. Who knows, I might actually do a Yankee stacking story on it because there is a hidden compartment in that shadow box. But that is just another example of collecting. Yeah, that is an amazing collection, and I treasure it, especially that my dad made that shadow box. So that's one type. Let me show you another one. Now here's something that I think the stacking stormtrooper could appreciate. Boy, I loved collecting cards and stickers and comic books around this theme. And I'm most proud of the stickers. I didn't peel them. All my classmates were, pulling them off and sticking them on their lunch boxes or their textbooks, but I just couldn't do it. It's one of the signs of a real devoted collector who won't even peel off a sticker. Just had to keep them. In fact, guys, I just finished the channel sticker board, and I didn't peel off all your stickers either. I taped them. I just couldn't do it. Isn't that cool? I loved collecting that kind of stuff. And, well, another way you can be a collector stacker, when I first started, I actually collected these Whitman books. Really love them. I love filling them out. this one, when I was really young, my grandfather helped me fill. It just keeps going. I could collect all kinds of things. And I think a certain type of person just has that in them. They want to collect. I remember friends of ours that were quite rich. They had this huge glass hutch filled with these figurines called Hummels. They were like just porcelain figurines. And they paid a lot of money for them. They weren't interested in selling them. They weren't buying them as an investment. They just loved having them. They were beautiful, and they collected them. So if you're a collector type of stacker, that's what you're interested in. Second type of stacker is what I originally called in my original video up here a trader stacker. That was a misnomer. I shouldn't have called it that. I should have called it a flipper stacker. It means the same thing. And what is that? That is someone who's looking not to keep a collection in the shine, but they are interested in what is hot, what is really, really cool now, and I'll buy them so that I can sell them later on eBay or Facebook or wherever for a profit. So that's their goal. And well, let me show you how I'm a flipper stacker. Check out this palladium proof and this gorgeous $5 Apollo gold commemorative coin. Aren't they beautiful? Oh, check the reverse. Nice, huh? I don't have them. I bought them, but I flipped them. I was schooled by International Stacker. He kind of said, hey, you got to get in on these flips. And recently, I've been reached out to by a lot of you guys. I just don't do that. Maybe it's because I'm older. I'm not sure of myself. I really don't know what's going to sell or not. Like Shadow Stack seems to know what exactly is going to work and what isn't. International Stacker, all these guys seems to really know what works. As a flipper stacker, I'm not a flipper stacker, or not primarily a flipper stacker. That brings us to the third type of stacker, the prepper stacker. Now, that may be a tough word for some of us to swallow because it may bring up connotations of like a doomsday prepper or a zombie apocalypse or something. You don't need to be any of that. I wish I could change the name, but I think it fits. It's easy to say. It is those of us who prepare. And we prepare by buying precious metals. When I was young, my dad and I would go and we would buy dimes. It was back before they even called it stacking. It was called hoarding. But we would go to the local coin shop, which in this case I remember it was in a mall. And we would buy a tube of silver dimes back when it was around $9 an ounce, I think it was back then. But I thought that was so cool. My dad taught me that this was real money. So he was trying to get the best bang for the buck. And that's kind of what a prepper stacker is about. Not so much about premium, not about numismatic value or semi-numismatic value. We're looking for a few things. We're either looking for, constitutional silver, sometimes called junk silver. We're looking for government bullion, like this gorgeous Britannia. And I have to say, Britannias, have a low premium. They do have a little bit, but they're government minted bullion. It's not my favorite government minted bullion, but it is beautiful. And then there's, of course, American Silver Eagles, Canadian Silver Maple Leafs, Cull Silver, or rounds. There's bars. I don't collect a lot of bars, but here's my Baggins bar and my my Yankee stacking bar from Silver Baggins. Really treasure these. And the focus here to being a prepper stacker is about stacking for weight. It's not about the high premiums, and it can be silver or it can be gold, but it's around trying to stack the most efficiently. And I believe that it's important for us to have some sort of a plan, some sort of a strategy around how you're stacking. Well, some of you are going to say, Yankee, just 3? I've got 5 ways of stacking. I've got 10 types of stackers, or whatever. It's okay. I try to keep it simple. 3 is enough for me to remember. It's collector stacker, flipper stacker, prepper stacker. And some of you are probably going to say, stop putting me in a box, Yankee. I'm all 3, or I'm a little of everything. And that's fine. You know, I told you I love to collect some really beautiful stuff. It's fun. Here's one. Really, again, on the collector side. Oh, yeah, I traded for this one. But look at that. That's the Britannia. But this is with the Oriental border. It's a little bit more premium, but oh, my word, I just had to have it. And remember, that's usually the phrase a collector stacker might say when they're getting a series. I just had to have it, right? And that's fine. I love that. I also flipped a couple coins. I might do some more. That would be fun, too. But I got to get a lot better at that before I'm doing flipping a lot. Predominantly, prepper stacker. So I'd love to know what kind of stacker you are. What type? Right up there. Hit the poll. Tell me predominantly what type of stacker you are. And I'll also put a little bit better explanation down in the description so that you understand what I'm talking about. So thank you so much for watching. And as always, I hope your day is